Fast-moving consumer goods are generally sold throughout the country. Hence, there needs to be a structure of the sales team to ensure that these goods reach every corner. So let's see how a sales department of a typical FMCG company looks like. The country is divided into zones, which break down into areas and territories, each having a manager responsible for the same. There might be some variations depending on the company, like the names of designations or the number of levels. However, the basic structure remains the same. Now, country sales head has some yearly targets, which get broken down level by level till they reach you. So finally, you have yearly sales targets to achieve. They would be further broken down into monthly targets based on the seasonality of the products. For instance, Pepsi's yearly sales targets major portion will have to be achieved in the summer season. Once you get the targets, your job is to achieve them. Simple? Not that simple. There are three primary stakeholders which make or break your peace of mind: dealers, retail shops, and your sales team. Dealers receive goods from your factory. Your targets would be to achieve primary sales. However, a distributor further sells it to small retail shops in your neighborhood, and he won't buy your stuff if he is not able to sell them. Hence, to achieve primary sales, you need to ensure secondary sales as well. For that, retail shops should proactively sell your stuff by placing it in front so that consumers buy from them. To make this happen, your third stakeholder, sales team, plays a major role. Their job is to pitch the product and convince the retail shops to buy them. Now you would think for big brands, this flow would be smooth, but that's not true. Whatever brand you take, the sales targets would be much more than what is easily achievable. Some of the general ways to achieve sales are trade promotions. This works with distributors and retailers. For instance, you could give ₹100 off if they buy products worth ₹1000. Local level activations in a shopping mall or a busy market to drive awareness and consumption in your area in sync with the marketing team. To do these, you have to make a business case about the costs and benefits. For instance, you can say it will cost us ₹100, but it will get us a business of ₹300. Hence, it's worth trying. After making this case in alignment with the brand manager and your sales head, you execute it and hope for the expected result. Along with the above, managing your sales team effectively is also important. You can do that by motivating them by running competitions and rewarding the high performers. Also, you can conduct unbiased reviews and give proper feedback so that they get better at their work. These are some traditional ways to achieve sales. However, no one stops you to think innovatively to achieve your goals. Now, let's look at some critical things about this job. What's your top challenge? To achieve ever increasing targets every month. Sales team attrition adds to your headache of training new people and also reduces productivity. Questions you try to answer. How to drive sales in seemingly saturated market. Some positive aspects. Dealing such pressure every month gives you nerves of steel. You are good to handle any kind of role thereafter. You get brilliant at managing people with an increased patience and tolerance level. Some negative aspects. Answering your boss every weekend about the reason why your weekly targets were not achieved. Ultimate objective is only sales numbers. Anything else doesn't matter. What inspires you? The feeling of being in full control of the area. If targets are achieved, it gives a feeling of a Batman. What are some knowledge, skills and attitude required? Knowledge of basic sales principles and sales jargons like trade promotions, primary sales, CFA. Skills of being humble and grounded along with being street smart. The best way to test your street smartness is to take your MBA mind and try to sell something. Maybe some flowers or pens in a market or a traffic signal. An attitude unquestionably has to be positive and hopeful. How do you know if you would be happy being an area sales manager? It's easy. Sell something for a week and see if you like it. Another important thing to ask yourself is, do I genuinely believe that my product is worth the consumer's money? If you believe in something, you would proudly convince others to buy it.